Isn't this just heavenly? That was what this one spoke. But it's not a speaking in a time, meaning in our human way, it's not just a voice that happened and then something else happened in time. So you can say, isn't this just heavenly was spoken 2 years ago, 5 years ago, during this? These words, they just echo through this existence. Because the idea prior to these words arising from that what spoke is that we have to discover heaven. And these words, which you could call the moment of enlightenment, is a discovery of heaven. See? So, these words, are they talking about what we perceive, what we heard, what we taste? It means there's no definition between sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Heavenly means completeness. When everything merges from two into one. And when it is seen, it is experienced, it is emotionally or sensory seen that these words, they don't go, they don't come, they were always here. They were masked by a mind that gave birth to authoritarianism, to division, to segmentation, to science, to religion, to words, to identities, it gave an allowance to describe this heavenly, this completeness. And what it says is the heavenly state that we're never not is eventually forgotten about, you see. And the authoritarian, divisionistic, hierarchical, opposing language that we created to describe it now supersedes it, you see. Now we have to wait to be heavenly, to be complete. You see, Jesus wasn't just trying, wasn't even attempting to teach and tell you and show and point and reveal and say this is the path, not that path. Jesus was saying you're already that. You're not broken until the mind says you're broken. When you give ownership to authoritarianism, it's okay in a way that you have to understand that you are beyond this now segmented. You see, when authoritarian means, when you go to a religious or any place in this earth, the speaker seems to be much more wiser or able in what they're discussing. The priest, much more higher. Jesus, much more higher. God, the highest. So you feel segregated, you feel separate, you feel lower, you feel minuscule, and you're not whole, you see. So we've taken the gift of a mind to say, describe this heavenly I. Describe what is heavenly about this existence. Don't think about heavenly in a tomorrow way, or a yesterday way, or a possible way. As Jesus says, I'm not better than you. I'm equal to you. We're all children of this Father, this source. But the Father is not superior to you. You see? The Father is not superior to you. Our mind has created division. Our mind has created a broken element, a lost human, a singular person, a dying man. And we've even segregated ourselves as superior to the worms that will eat us up when we're in the ground. Yeah, they're lying there, yeah. The worms, we're not superior now, Mr. Pupsy, yeah? But they won't say that because the worms don't see superiority. They see the eating part of this heavenly experience. Isn't this just heavenly? You don't see any division, authoritarianism. Your mind does. Your mind will see it every day. Your mind will experience it. Your mind will talk about it every day. Your mind will discuss it every day. When I get my certificate, I'm going to be much higher and get a bigger wage. I'm going to be this. I'm going to reach and I'm going to attain that. And you're attaining, you're trying to discover your completeness. You see, family. Let's say God only had, we can't even say if God's male. Let's say God is female. Let's be a bit, open. And she has a husband and two children. And they're the only four that exists as human forms. Which one is superior, you see? Which one is superior? Will the mother take superiority and tell the father and the children what they have to do and how they have to run their lives? Will the children start trying to control their empire because there's no birth, you see? There's two boys. We can't even have interbred ongoing life, you see. It's a family. It's a family. So when Jesus uses the word Father, he says, Father, we're all children of the Father. So we're all the family. But there's not a special child. The Father is not special. The mother is not special. I mean, look at your own family if you have a family. Do you feel superior to your partner? Do you feel superior to the children? It's a heavenly family, you see. It's a heavenly family. So the idea of going to church or the temple or whatever religion faith you're in is not to pray for forgiveness. It's not to feel as though I have to earn love. I am one with the family. One with the family means the whole family is the same. Most that are really faithful, that do not blasphemize other religions or non-religious people, those that are absolutely faithful to being a part of the family and not insignificant to God, insignificant to Jesus or Krishna or Buddha or whatever family this is. These are names. We're all the same family. Even the worm is welcome in the house, you see. Even the spider, welcome in the house. To gorge on the insects, to keep the manifestation of disease out of your house. Even the rats are welcome into the house. To eat the off stale food, to stop infestation, to stop bacterial illness. No, I don't want that in my house. I don't want that in my house, you see. I don't want that faith in my house. I don't want that man in my house. I don't want that burglar in my house. The burglar is saying you have too much, so share it. But we cannot accept, you see, true religion. We can't accept this is heavenly. That we have to, we have to wait. We have to make effort. We have to stop robbing each other's houses. We have to stop stamping on the spiders. And of course, this is true. It's a catch-22 situation, you see, because we have been given a mind to create some sort of authoritarian, divisionistic way. But we no longer see it as just a flavour of this heavenly existence. We see the flavour has now become the possibility of attaining this heavenly existence. Because we have to work hard and fight and search and seek for something that in one moment, through an enlightened revelation, not from God, but from the family of life. See, consciousness, the family of life. Enlightenment means you hold no fear over authoritarian. The body holds fear that someone may harm it. So it will be pleasantly nice. It will be compassionate and kind because it knows that that family member, its mind has disturbed it to the extent that it believes that the mind is not entitled to this heavenly existence. All the people, let's look at it from a human point, all the people that I knew in my family and my wife's family and my friend's family, that have all passed away, you know, are looking after. They're walking the fields. They're living this heaven. This heaven. You don't see them as ghosts. You don't speak to them as if they're some sort of form, because your mind is playing tricks. They're all contained within I. There's no separation. Everything is the same. I think in the Bible there are many passages where the scriptures say similarities, find the sameness, find wholeness, find completeness. Even Jesus said in St. Thomas, lift up the stone and you will find me there. The parable of the lifting, the stone, what is under the stone, the experience, the essence, the taste, are all one. So you'll find Jesus everywhere. And you'll find yourself everywhere. In the song of the Avadut, I am everywhere like space. I am nectarian knowledge, unchanging bliss. I am everywhere like space. And in this everywhere, everything is as it is now. Isn't this just heavenly? What can say that? What can say that every moment of the day? Not the voice, not the verbal. What can speak within I, saying, reminding, isn't this just heavenly? Stop looking for heaven. Use the mind. Obey your higher people. It's just an illusion and a game, a mind to try and describe that is undescribable. Because heavenly is undescribable. This is indescribable. We give it words, we give it colours, we give it names to try and understand it, to try and be poetic, to try and look as if we're expansive. But we're looking from the expansive through a body, a minuscule body. We are all the same, and as one we become that family. So we can say, I am not God. And we cannot say, I am God. Because God is the name of life, family, one whole existence. Yes. Yes. Source, Father, whatever you want to call it, starts the ball rolling. So we have to give praise to say thank you for this heavenly experience, Father. But he's not looking down at you. You have to go to church. You have to do this. You have to get on your knees. You have to wear this cloth. You have to do this. You have to wear this cap. You have to, yeah? No, just treat everyone the same, with the utmost respect, as in our human world, brothers, sisters, no cousins, no nephews. Just little add-on apps from the human mind to say, no, this is my family. That's your family, you know. When the two brothers start their own family, no, we are this family, you're that family. We can come and meet every day, but you know, this is my family. My. Most, they treat each other's families with the same love as the Father gave through this heavenly experience. I can only speak from the experience. My mind sees division, my mind sees hierarchy, my mind sees all the things that mind gave life to try and enhance this already heavenly experience. And it's okay to be poetic and creative and understand and try and give names and, and empathize and, you know, create a bigger family. Oh, but you can't do it like that. No, 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 no. You have to go to church, you have to work, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, everything. You see? In a family life, that's what we do. We work. We look after each other. We give food. We make a nice warm home. But the idea that I have a little family and it's different from any other family, the family even of ants, is the division, the significant way of saying, I'm just little old me and my little old family, and I'm going to have to work hard to find heaven. And in the scriptures, the Bible, whatever, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna, you're fighting with your mind. You don't have to fight with your mind. Let your mind go. Let it come, let it go. Let the thoughts come, let the thoughts go. They'll keep you from this heavenly paradise that already is, as it is. This is not religious, because religion is just a part of the family. Science is just a part of the family. Working the fields, part of the family. Working the land. Going to church, part of the family. Stealing someone's jewelry from the house, part of the family. But the mind can't accept it. You see, the mind has to say, no, 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 leave my family alone. Leave my house alone. And we become a segmented, broken earth where divisions and countries have names and authoritarian power and needs and wants, and I want to be part of your family, but I want this for it, and I want to take you, and I want my people to be powerful and hierarchical. And this is the generations, the centuries of mind attaining more beliefs and hopes that heaven is up there, and one day I'll reach it. And God said, not God, Jesus said, isn't on the awakening when you feel this wholesome, this non-dual, this oneness. And Jesus says, now we've discovered heaven. Isn't this just heavenly? And that is heavenly. Is this as it is, as whole life, no beginning, no end, is. If you want to say Father is God, God gave life to the universes, the galaxy, the cosmos, as heaven, and said, go see it. You'll break. You'll be desegmented. You'll be tortured. You'll suffer. But if you keep going back one day, you'll see. That's why when you experience this enlightenment, you laugh and you say, for centuries, for decades, for lives, I have been believing in something that was not true. It is true, but it was never over there. It was never up there. It was never in time. It was never behind me. It was never below me. I was always that. It's not even within me now. It is everywhere, like space. So, as part of the family, as just a little insignificant member of the family, anytime you want a cup of tea, anytime you want to rob my jewelry, don't come in the window, don't come in the back door. Just knock. And I'll be happy to see you in this heavenly eye, this heavenly family that I am part of as one. In one moment, God opened the doors, Father opened the doors to heaven, and this eye is living it with much gratitude, with much praise. Yes is the answer. Yes. Isn't this just heavenly? Absolutely yes. Thank you.